Hey guys, welcome to another video of Monicabarnesart. I have an MDF board that I am going to be doing a painting on, and it is 3 foot by 2 foot. This one's about an inch thick. I usually don't work with MDF boards that thick. I usually use about a 1/2 inch, just because of the weight of the board. But somebody bought me a bunch of wood, so I'm going to use it up. Okay, I have Wild Jasmine and Purple Galaxy from Resin Art. Love these pigments. And I also have Purple Sapphire and Golden Diamond. If you noticed, I have a tongue depressor for each cup, and each cup will be a different color. So I just grab a little bit of pigment, and put it into my cup. That's all you need. I'll do that with every color, as you'll see. And then I'll start to mix my resin. This one's empty, so I kind of got to dump whatever's left in there. And if you watch my videos, you know that I am obsessed with this new resin that I use. It is from the Epoxy Resin Store. It's general use epoxy. I put 1 part A to 1 part B. So it's 1 part hardener to 1 part resin. 1-to-1 ratio. I do stir it together for about 3 to 4 minutes. You want to read the instructions on any epoxy you buy. If you guys need some resin from the Epoxy Resin Store or some inks or pigments, if you enter the code MONICA20, you'll receive 20% off your order, which is huge right now. So after stirring the resin for about 3 to 4 minutes, now I start to pour the resin into each cup, whatever amount I think that I'll use. I do always save a little bit of the clear. I'm adding white to this cup, and this is a white ink. And I got that from the Epoxy Resin Store also. Each color will be stirred very well. So right now I'm just pouring a little bit of each color into a big cup. It is called a dirty pour. With resin, it's kind of hard to make it look good like this because it does tend to get a little bit muddy. I did save a little bit of color, each of the colors in the cups. And now I'm just going to pour it on my board. So I get my blow dryer out and just start pushing the pigment around. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of pigment on this board. So I'm just going to get the rest of the colors and do my thing. So I mixed up some mica pigment, some brown mica from the Color Cottage, and I poured it into a really small cup for easier pouring. And I am just making lines because I want it to look like trees. So I'm using a dark brown now, and then I'll move on to a lighter brown. And they don't have to be perfect. I want them very abstract-y. The only thing I wish I would have done is blended that dark purple in just a little bit better, because I think it's too straight of a line. I think if I would have blended it better, it would have looked more like a sunset. But it is what it is, and I'll see what it looks like tomorrow when it's cured. Remember, if you learned anything from my video, please hit that subscribe button. Give me that thumbs up, and ring that bell for notifications on my next video. If you need anything for your resin needs, just go under my description and go under my Amazon. I am an Amazon affiliate. I do get a little bit of commission. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You can order whatever you need to do your resin art. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. And please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of my art. Thank you so much.